Hello, welcome. I am a middle child, so getting in front of a room like this is very nice, and everybody quieted down. I actually get to. Good afternoon. I am Caitlin Wiedenheft. I'm the Communications Director at Cedar Rapids Schools, and I am here. I have a couple jobs tonight, and I wanted to thank you for joining us for our 2023 recognition of outstanding volunteers in our Cedar Rapids Community School District. It is my pleasure tonight to MC the extraordinary event. That's our theme today. My job today is to keep us on time. We have a board meeting at 5:30 that we're going to try to make on time, and then go over some housekeeping items in terms of like how to get up on the stage and where to go after. And then I get to introduce our new interim superintendent, Dr. Grover. We have 27 of our amazing volunteers today out of the 33 total that were nominated into our Hall of Fame. The full nomination submissions for each volunteer will be available on our website, also in the packets that the volunteers receive. We had to shorten the nominations today to keep us on time. In terms of walking up, we're gonna have the first row kind of walk up on stage, so the whole row will line up, kind of like an on-deck thing, and then you can get your certificate and then your bag, and then we're gonna walk to Jennifer in the red, and then you're gonna come back down in the middle. So to kind of keep the flow a little bit. Don't worry, I'll stand over there and help. So now, I wanted to keep it short. Again, I wanna make sure that we have enough time. So please help me in welcoming our new interim superintendent, Dr. Grover.
Hello, everyone. Thank you all so much for being here with us today for this extraordinary event. Thank you, Caitlin, and thank you to the volunteer honorees. On behalf of our school district, please accept our deep gratitude for helping ensure every learner is future ready. Tonight's honorees were selected because they represent many ways volunteers generously contribute to the academic success of all of our students. Our theme today is volunteers make the ordinary extraordinary. I have read the descriptions and I couldn't agree more. Tonight's honorees, you are exceptional. I can't wait for you to meet all of the volunteer honorees tonight and hear their stories. I look forward to seeing each of you in our schools again next year, where you will continue to make a huge difference. Speaking of extraordinary volunteers, we have our board members here tonight, so please help me welcome Board President David Tominski as he joins us here on the stage.
In a few moments, you will hear about the honorees and the important role they play to help us all achieve our vision of every learner future ready. But first, let us thank some individuals who know the role of volunteering well. Please help me welcome the volunteer members of the Board of Education. As they stand, please join me in thanking them for their service. Director Borchening. Director Newman. Vice President Garlock, and Director Humbles. As Caitlin said, we're keeping it short, so without further ado, I'll give it back to Caitlin.
It is now my honor to welcome our 2023 Volunteer Hall of Fame. Each of these community members are being recognized for having their role in making our district extraordinary by helping students to learn and grow. So let's meet our new volunteers, our volunteer honorees. Welcome to the front. We have a fun little thing to start with. Our first building representatives and volunteers, Jennifer and Jennifer.
Well, congratulations. She did not win the award for the name, although it's an amazing name, so awesome job for that. Jennifer has volunteered at Arthur Elementary, while all 4 of her children have attended Arthur or are currently attending, In fact, she has volunteered with us so often that we actually recently hired her as a paraeducator. She does continue to volunteer for us through our PTA and has volunteered in field trips in the classroom and provides extra help to students for her reading and math. She's become a staple for helping us to add up all of our Hy-Vee receipts that our school collects, and we had an all-time high this year, so congratulations and thank you for doing all that. And she has a very calming demeanor about her, and the students really enjoy working with Jenny as a volunteer. Jenny, we can count on you because you're willing to help in any way that you can, and that is why we have chosen Jenny Ritchie as our third outstanding building volunteer. So thank you.
This is Christy Pingle, and she has led 2 really big projects for us at Cedar River Academy at Taylor over the several years. Christy has helped with the library makeover that we've had by organizing all these volunteers from her Radiant Church, and Christy also conducted a makeover for our playgrounds by organizing about 50 people to help spread wood chips that were donated by the church. It was a full semi truck, like it was amazing, right? Yeah. If you've ever seen them load wood chips, that's really cool. She's a great person to have on our team, and she spreads light and love to our school. So thank you so much, Christy. I appreciate you very much.
All right, this is Mr. Doug. He provides a consistent, caring presence that uplifts our Cleveland school community. Mr. Doug uses his expertise as a retired reading coach and volunteers 2 hours every week to patiently provide reading support for our students. The students smile when they see him, knowing he's a friendly and safe presence. Mr. Doug has also helped with our school's hearing test, PTA's February Treats for Teachers. His cake was a staff favorite. And currently is organizing meals for all teachers during their evening parent-teacher conferences. Mr. Doug has a heart for service and is working in the broader community to promote service in schools. He has truly been a blessing to our community and deserves to be honored for his commitment and his care for our kids.
I would like you to meet Cindy Monroe. She is being honored by Erskine Elementary School. Cindy's been a great addition to our school. She spends every Tuesday morning in Mrs. Cooper, my second grade class, which is wonderful. She's gone on field trips with us as well and helps out with just about anything. Cindy has bonded with all the kids and has come on field trips. She has a kind and calm presence and is always happy to help anyone, and we sure enjoy having Mrs. Monroe in our building this year. Thank you, Mrs. Monroe.
This is from Grantwood Elementary. Mara has made a huge impact on our building since joining our Grantwood community 2 years ago. She embraced the diversity of our population by making sure our PTA board reevaluated all events and programming with the goal that they fit the needs and accessibility for all students. This including having PTA offer a no-cost component to all of our PTA events and programming, like Santa's Workshop, Griffin Grill Out, Ice Cream Social. When asked about why she encourages others to volunteer, Mara replied, "I cannot think of a more guaranteed return on investment than volunteering in our public schools." Mara is a true supporter of Grantwood and sees the strength and value of diversity and inclusion. She is a true hope spot for our school and our families. Thank you, Mara.
Mary volunteers in Miss Callahan's kindergarten classroom several times a week at Erskine Elementary. She helps children as they enter the room and begin their day. She also meets with 3 children individually to review letters, sight words, practice handwriting, and shares a story with them. The students truly enjoy working with Miss Mary. She motivates them with praise and helps them to feel successful. Those who do not work directly with her enjoy chatting and sharing stories with her. She makes everyone feel seen and validated. Harrison is blessed to have her as our volunteer, and we truly appreciate all that she does.
This is Jill, who's the head of the Parent Advisory Council at Hoover Community School. Jill has supported Hoover and the community for many years. She is selfless with her time, and her outreach and impact has been tremendous for all. Jill goes above and beyond for Hoover families, staff, and the community around us. We can always count on Jill to be a supporting parent for our Parent Advisory Council, a community member, and for our staff. Jill is a part of our Hoover family and shows the Hoover way through everything that she does.
This is Bob and Mary Wangsmith. They've volunteered many hours in our kindergarten for the 2022-23 school year. They've helped with everything, including zipping up coats, tying shoes, helping counting, writing letters and numbers, learning letter sounds, and most importantly, being a huge cheerleader for our kindergartners and their learning. They're dependable and incredibly patient. They both have been a big reason we have had success in our kindergarten year at Johnson.
This is Amy Peck. Amy has been an active member of the PTA for many years, serving as treasurer and filling in for other much-needed roles. She has developed, coordinated, and implemented many successful events for Jackson and Maple Grove schools. This year, Amy took on the major task of leading a new school fundraiser. The initial goal of $10,000 was more than doubled because of her efforts. Amy committed many hours to this single event, but that event became our first win as a community, and an important positive energy was created. Amy continues to lead the Glow Dance, a favorite family event. We're grateful for the time, talent, and treasure that Amy continues to share. We appreciate her ideas, passion, and organizational skills. Thank you, Amy.
Okay, this is Pam Long, and we are so lucky to have Pam volunteer at our building at Nixon. Pam volunteers 2 full days a week. She plays academic games with small groups, listens to students read, and she helps complete work one-on-one with our learners. Pam also helps with material prep, such as laminating, cutting things out, and organizing supplies. Pam always brings special treats for students on holidays, and she also brings little goodies for the student store where they shop and spend the rewards they've earned. Pam is so kind and patient. The students love it when she is here, and they have so much fun playing games and learning with her. The Nixon staff appreciates her help so much, and they love seeing her friendly face.
Truman Early Learning Center. This is our first year of full-day preschool at Truman, and we knew we needed several hands to help our youngest students navigate their new environment. Donna Coughlin has been a huge support to our Truman Tiger Cub team. She helped us take an empty IMC and organized our books in the IMC to make it a fun place to pick out books. Her greatest skill is in reading interactive stories to our students. Our 4-year-olds love it when she brings out her many, many props to help engage them in wonderful books. We are thrilled to have Donna part of our early learning team to help us build a strong foundation for learning. We hope Donna comes back for many, many, many years.
And from Van Buren Elementary School, we have Peggy Musel. Peggy jumped in with both feet at the beginning of the school year and has been going strong ever since. She has been helping in her twin daughters' classrooms. Yes, she has twins that both teach at Van Buren. Emily Edkin in 5th grade and Alyssa Kennan in kindergarten. As a result, we gained an amazing volunteer. Peggy spends every Friday with us, splitting her time between 5th and kindergarten, from grading papers, helping students get caught up on missed work, to running errands for our PBIS celebrations. There's nothing she can't or won't do. Peggy also single-handedly sized each and every one of our 375 plus students for a tie-dye shirt project. Her pleasant demeanor and can-do attitude are such a welcome asset to Van Buren. We look forward to seeing her magical skills will impact future projects. Thank you, Peggy.
This is Miss Megan from West Willow. She is a volunteer that many would love to have. With her soft-spoken voice and her quiet disposition, she flies under the radar but has played an important role at West Willow in Coolidge for many years. She comes weekly and works with students from different grades, assists teachers with classroom clerical needs, and volunteers with the PTA every chance she gets. She is also a mom that's available to help with Pictures Day, hearing testing, or any event, even with a moment's notice when I'm texting her because I have forgot to do it. West Willow staff and kids are very lucky to have Megan, and that's why she has been nominated for our Volunteer of the Year. Thank you, Megan.
Good evening. This is Mary Rasmussen. She's our outstanding volunteer for this year at Wright Elementary School. Mary has been a very ardent supporter of Wright School for many years. Her son Dan was a student at Wright, and after his untimely passing, Mary gave many generous donations to the school library for books in Dan's memory. After retiring from the Cedar Rapids Community School District, Mary also began volunteering as a classroom reader. She spends her time listening to and working with emerging readers in first grade. Mary works with the classroom teachers by sharing a child's struggles and celebrating their successes with each book they read. Mary helps instill love of books and reading. The staff and students at Wright Elementary School appreciate Mary and everything she does and continues to do for our kids.
Franklin Middle School, Jennifer Givens does so much for Franklin Middle School. She has been a vital part of bringing the PTA concession stand back for school events, which the kids have loved. She volunteers countless hours with our PTA to provide snack bags for our students and to provide meals for our students, families, and staff during parent-teacher conferences, and so much more. We are so lucky to have her at Franklin.
We have a pair. We have Jennifer and Jason Finolio. Jennifer and Jason have gone above and beyond to give their time to practices and supporting students in Harding's Neoclassic Show Choir. Jason has been our lead tech dad. He has contributed many fun and amazing ideas for us to use in our show. From backdrops, tents, props, he volunteered much of his time at the beginning of the season to help build them. Jennifer has been at every rehearsal and is always there to be a support for our students. She actively supervises rehearsals and leads communication and announcements on social media. Together, the Finolios are the definition of what it means to be a parent volunteer. They care deeply for the students to succeed as people, performers, and community members, and show in it how they spend their time and investing in our school and show choir programs. Thank you, Jennifer and Jason.
This is Angel West. Mrs. West has been an extremely invested volunteer at McKinley STEAM Academy for the past 3 years, with her efforts having an immense impact on our school. Angel has always been available and willing to support our school with whatever needs may arise, whether it be chaperoning several field trips and school-sponsored events, being an active member of our PTA, or a strong supporter and promoter of our performing arts department. This school year, Mrs. West also took on the role of editor of the McKinley Yearbook. In addition, she has been instrumental in the design and remodeling of our innovative learning spaces, including the McKinley STEAM Lab and the McKinley Recording Studio. These efforts will allow our students the opportunity for years to come to communicate their learning in a future-ready way. Words alone cannot express how much we appreciate what Angel has done and continues to do for McKinley. Thank you, Mrs. West.
I'm happy to introduce Michelle Cruzy from the Roosevelt Creative Corridor Business Academy. Michelle continuously goes above and beyond for staff, students, and families at Roosevelt. Outside of regular school hours, whether it be recording and assisting with band concerts, helping staff with technology after school, serving extra time in the IMC for family events, and more. Thank you, Michelle, for helping to make RCCBA a great place for our students and staff.
Hi, I have another group. This is Jerry and Ruth Ann Eccles. Ruth and Jerry engaged with the IJAG students at Wilson Middle School. They taught the students powerful choices. Through these series, the students were taught many new skills. This information helps our students make the best decisions for their future. These sessions allowed the students to think and discuss in a new way that they haven't before. I am happy the students have this knowledge to take with them as they go on to high school.
Hello, I'd like to introduce Angie Kevitt. Angie Kevitt represents the entire Booster Club and their efforts to support Jefferson High School. Ms. Kevitt works hard to bring in as many volunteers as she can to fill all the time slots, but if they go on field, Angie is always there. What people don't see is the countless hours she puts in behind the scenes, like the meetings she organizes, the treasury that she keeps accurate and growing, and stocking the venues and ordering necessary supplies. She doesn't stop there either, as she has joined our leadership class to coordinate the products for the community. We appreciate Angie very much. Thank you.
This is J.R. Graw. J.R. has been an invaluable volunteer for our food pantry at Kennedy for now 5 years. She's always in the building, always looking for ways to help, and is just a genuinely caring person. Our food pantry coordinator, Mrs. McAtee, says that if it was not for J.R. and the work that she's done in both procuring food, organizing, and helping the students get through the pantry, it would not still be functioning. And we are very grateful for the work that she's done for our students.
I'd like to recognize Alexa. Alexa is a mentor of our First Tech Challenge robotics team, Team 4175, Mecca Metrozilla at Metro High School. Alexa is a current student at the University of Iowa in the College of Engineering and an employee of Team sponsor Collins Aerospace. Alexa worked with our robotics students in our lab throughout the robotics season, helping them in a variety of ways. Her enthusiasm and motivation was contagious, and her presence helped our students build their skills and contributed to this season's success, with the team advancing to the FTC Iowa Championship. Having Alexa in our classroom provides an opportunity for students to interact and ask questions of a former high school FTC student, as well as a current engineering student and future engineer. We are so thankful to have Alexa volunteering in our classroom and hope she will continue to find value in mentoring students in our community.
All right, I get to talk about, I don't know if I'm gonna can I get that loud round of applause too for this one? You got me? Maybe? Home court advantage, okay. Well, on behalf of Washington High School, we'd like to express our appreciation to Lori Y. for her valuable contributions to our school. We are grateful for the energy, enthusiasm, and dedication she brings to multiple organizations within the Washington community. Lori is a Maine swim mom, a Maine football mom, co-chair of MoShow, helps with state speech, mini WAC and PPA activities, and by the way, is going to be handing out checks tonight to kids for Senior Rec Night, which we'll be doing soon. And she's even helped organize people when they have to move. She's done all of that for us. Thank you for the time and service you've done right here to make these events a success for us at Washington. Thank you.
We have one final honoree tonight, and I wanted to give some context about this last one. Annually, the school district invites a committee to select a volunteer out of all of the honorees for our outstanding district volunteer. So please help us welcome this year's outstanding district volunteer.
Sorry. Okay. Tristan. It takes a good person to walk the line and do the better things in life. However, it takes a great person to go the extra mile and be a volunteer. Tristan Lashley is not only a very busy senior at Mount Vernon High School, participating in sports, 3 sports, marching band, show choir, and various other activities. He happily assisted at Kenwood this past year, assisting the custodial staff, moving furniture, cleaning, and sorting student devices, and volunteering in Nancy Rao's alternative kindergarten classroom. I know, right? Tristan always stepped up to the plate and rose to the challenge with a smile on his face and a very positive spirit. We are very proud to introduce Tristan as Kenwood's Volunteer of the Year. Tristan will be the district's designated recipient of the 2023 Governor's Award for Volunteerism. Governor Reynolds will present these awards this summer. Congratulations to Tristan Lashley.
We made it on time, with plenty of time to spare, so that makes me happy. I did forget to mention one volunteer tonight, and that is our 7th grader violinist, Mira. Can you stand up and everybody give you a cheer for volunteering today? There you go. Thank you very much. So this is our list of 2023 outstanding volunteers. As you can tell, our volunteers at Cedar Rapids Schools are extraordinary. Some volunteers could not join us tonight, but you can find all of their profiles on our website, and the very cool banners around the room are going to go to each of the school buildings, and then those volunteers get to take the posters home at the end of the school year. Thank you all for attending and making Cedar Rapids an extraordinary place.